It says you are live yet again. I am live. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, all of my beautiful people. Y'all, my bracelet just broke and bees just went everywhere. Hey, y'all. Almost 6 o'clock. Hey. Mm-hmm. All right. It's 6 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Let me put myself on the big screen. Okay. I don't see my questions. My producer gonna throw them up here before. I guess he know I'm gonna be running my mouth a minute, so he's gonna probably come in a little later. Or Deborah, one of them. They're gonna come in and put my questions up there. If not, we're gonna roll on without any questions tonight, and I'm just gonna be running my mouth. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. It is officially Terrific Tuesday. Let me do it like this. This is Terrific Tuesday. Mm-hmm. How was y'all weekend? How have y'all week been thus this far? Y'all, I got bees have fallen everywhere. I was about to put my other bracelet on, and bees went everywhere. It broke. Excuse me. And they all down here underneath my foot. Y'all, hold on. They look at here. Bees everywhere. Hey, y'all. Hey. Streamer has lost access to your Facebook account. Don't worry, we got you covered. Click here to reconnect your destination. Okay, well, we're going to do that. Oh, no. No, we're going to go back to StreamYard. Y'all, what is going on? I tell you the truth. Okay. Okay. Stuff be going on. Y'all hear me twice. Oh, Lord. Wait. Let me. Can y'all hear me? What did I do? How do I remove this one? Hey, Magic. I'm Magic. I gotta get rid of something. I hear me twice. Magic's checking in from YouTube. Okay, what you mean I had to say? Now I'm impressed. Hello? Honey, follow along. How do I get this on? Okay, Deborah needs some help. I'm on here twice. I hear me twice. I see me twice and I hear me twice. Did I fix it? No. Hello? I still see me twice. Mm. Y'all, I can't start over 'cause I do Imma mess up some stuff. Y'all gonna bear with me. I gotta call them. I done did something. Can y'all hear me? No. Deborah, why do I hear me? I'm on the screen twice. I hear myself. Uh, you all right? What did I do?
Hold on. All right. Do you have two sessions going?
I don't think so. I just clicked the thing for the show, and I see me down here at the bottom twice, and I hear me.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure it ain't on my end. So I just logged out of StreamYard.
You all right?
Yeah, something went down the wrong pipe. God, I'll be okay. Okay. I just logged out of StreamYard. That's why I was in the studio to make sure that was it. Is it still doing it?
Well, let me unmute myself. Yep, still doing it. Dang.
Well, when it's doing it, StreamYard said I have two sessions open. So do you want to go out of StreamYard? Oh, in your live.
My life, I do.
Hold up, he just on your live. That way, you can come back to me. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all bear with me. I don't know what happened. Y'all bear with me.
I don't know. Yeah, because it hasn't been out, but yeah, I had sessions of it for some reason. Let me see. So,
I clicked StreamYard one time. I don't know what happened. Okay, there you go.
I'm going to have to, I'm going to stop my camera.
Stage. Oh, Lisa, you got two sessions going because I see you twice.
I how the devil that happened? I see me twice.
Hold on, Lisa. Let me. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one, and I'm gonna add this one. But you only need to be on once. Let me
mute myself. All right, here's what you're gonna do. I'm on the stage now.
Okay.
Oh, let me explain.
Y'all, hold on. Please bear with me. Y'all, hold. Hello. I still hear it. I still see me time too. Hello. Still there.
All right, Lisa, exit out and come back in. I'm gonna stay on the stage.
Just close the screen down.
Just hit at the bottom where it says leave stage at the left right hand corner. Look at the bottom of the screen. And you see
Leave
where it
studio.
says leave studio. Hit that.
Leave studio. Leave studio again.
Yeah.
Changes you made may not be saved. Still leave.
Yeah. She's still on there. Let me just add her. All right, Lisa, say something.
Hello.
You hear it?
I don't hear it.
Okay.
I'm looking. Okay, here's the show. Now, here's the show for today, and it's saying I'm live. Do I re-enter the studio again? Deborah. I don't know.
You're on the stage, Lisa, so you don't have to do anything. You're still live and you're on the stage, so you should be good.
Okay, I'm gonna enter the studio. I'm back again twice. It's still there.
Do you hear the echo?
Yep, I see me twice at the bottom.
Hold on, let me see.
Marcus gonna sit down. That happened to me, but she said she don't. She got two sessions going somewhere.
All right, so Lisa, what we're gonna do is exit on your end again. Hit leave studio right quick.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on for a minute. You still hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so you don't have to do anything now. I'm gonna remove myself from the stage, and you're good to go.
How do I get back in without entering the studio though?
What you mean get back in?
Do I go to live stream or do I go down to enter studio?
No, what I'm saying, I mean, only way we can communicate is you're on the studio on stage right now.
See, let me show you what happens. Enter studio right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on.
What I'm saying, do you see anything on your end?
Okay, I've entered studio 1. Now I'm about to enter this.
No, don't. Now you're going to hear the echo. No,
Let
no,
me.
no. All you gotta do. All right. So what I'm gonna do is this. What about now?
Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave out of it again.
Yeah, leave out the whole thing and then just come back and re-enter, because if you don't do that, you're going to keep entering on both stages. And so if you just leave out, and then because we're live, that means it won't shut down and you'll be able to still continue to start. Uh,
Web air.
Say that again.
I'm on the mains page. All I see is live stream, recording, on air, webinar, upcoming shows, post. Okay, I'm here now. I see all the shows. And the show for today, from friends to enemies, is saying live. So where do I go from here?
No, so first of all, if you look at it, right, you shouldn't be able to see me if you go all the way out. You should be able to be removed from the screen.
Okay,
Like,
I don't see anybody but this page in front of me. That's all our shows are scheduled. That's all I'm looking at right now.
so how are you talking to me if if you's closed out is what I'm saying.
The only thing I see, I left everything like you told me to leave the the show.
Do me one favor. Just close out your browser and then come back on. Like you just opening up everything. I'll be still here and you'll be able to enter into the studio.
Okay. All right.
That's not doing it.
I still hear you.
Right. I mean, you're gonna actually have to
Okay. Okay, I'm
like
back.
no. You're going to have to click off of your Chrome browser, like
Okay.
you're actually removing yourself from StreamYard.
Okay, here I go. Here I go.
There we go. And now when she come back, you guys give us a second. We're having some technical difficulties. So please bear with us on the Ladies Podcast Show. Yeah, they can hear me. That's gonna be a good clip for you all. They can't see my face, but give us 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, give us 1 second. We will be right back to give you the greatest entertainment on the Ladies Podcast Show. Yes, you're actually on. Welcome to the Ladies Podcast Show, where Felisa Janae will be talking about some amazing subjects today.
From friends to enemies. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is your girl,
Friends to
Felisa Janae.
enemies.
Welcome to the Ladies Podcast here on this terrific Tuesday. I am back.
And
I don't know what the hell I did, but
myself.
anyways, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Deb. I guess I needed to go through that little thing. I guess I needed 5-10 minutes of just take away from my time. I don't know. But anywho, hey y'all. How was your weekend? How was your week so far? Magic Smith. Hey. Magic said, hey, Felisa. Hey, Deborah. Hey, welcome. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this thing because, like I said, I've already wasted 10 minutes of I don't know what I did, but whatever I did. Y'all, tonight's show is from friends to enemies. I don't know who this gonna register to tonight. I don't know who's gonna receive this, who's gonna like it, not like it. I don't know who is going to agree or disagree, but we talk about this a lot. This word friendship and enemies and people hating on me and people don't like me. And I'm your girl Felicia Janae right here on the Ladies Podcast. Thank y'all so much for subscribing. Please follow us on here on YouTube Live. Please share, like, comment, and tell all your friends about us right here on the Ladies Podcast. Talk to them, Felicia. I thank you, appreciate it. But y'all, we always talking about how we were friends and we're not friends anymore, or we became enemies, or I have enemies. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. You have enemies and you don't know it. They some sneakiest little son of a guns. Your enemies are the ones. I'm just gonna be bold and honest and say it. Most of the time, your enemies are the ones that's real close to you, because they are the ones that know a lot about you. They are the ones that you share things with. They are the ones that talk to you on a regular, see you on a regular, deal with you on a regular. So from friends to enemies, that's just what I'm going to talk about tonight. A lot of people love to see you when you on your downfall. A lot of your friends that do this right here, and act like they happy for you and congratulate you and glad to see you doing good. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe all of that, because as soon as they walk away from you or hang up the phone with you, they're going to call their friend or their best friend or their whoever's, and they're going to talk about you and put you down and say, you think you this and you think you that. And it's not you, it's them. Because if I feel like I'm blessed, I feel like if God is blessing me to be where I am in life and have achieved the things that I have achieved, and constantly, achieving more things in, my accomplishments and whatever else, I don't feel like, God is favoring me no more than he's favoring anybody else. But people love to say, I'm gonna get comfortable on this thing tonight, y'all. But people love to say, you hating on me. You jealous of me. And I'm gonna say this. I'm quick to say somebody is jealous. Somebody is acting jealous, because if that's what you're showing me, if that's how you're acting, if that's what I'm feeling in my spirit, if that's like what my sixth sense is kind of telling me, that it's a little something a little eerie, a little weary about us, then that's what I'm gonna rock and roll with. Because if you don't show me no jealousy signs, if you don't show me no envious and these kind of signs, if you don't do that, then my spirit ain't gonna pick up on that and I won't sense that. But from friends to enemies, and a lot of us have a lot of friends out there. We say we have friends. We say that we have best friends. We have sisters. We're friends with people. They're not your biological blood sister, but you're like sisters because you've been through thick and thin. You've been together forever and a day. But let me tell y'all, a lot of the people, even y'all men, y'all say that's my dog. What up? Woo woo. Y'all say that's my homeboy. That's my partner. But I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real. So if I say I got you, I got you. Because when it's effed up, it gets effed up. I ain't gonna let nobody talk about you. I'm gonna hold it down and keep it silent. And that's me for real. Now that's the real Lisa. I may not agree with everything that my friend and I are going through. I may not disagree. I may not pat my friend on the back. I may not, congratulate my friend on everything. But if I'm your friend, I'm your doggone friend. And from friends to enemies, that means you have done something to me to absolutely turn me against you. And just like that, like, I could love you so hard, friend. I could love you so hard, friend. You could, like my road dog, my ride or die, my everything. I just as much as I love you, I could cut you off, despise you, don't like you, don't say. I can act just like I don't know you. And that's me. Talk to him, Felisa. Talk to him. That's exactly what's going to go down tonight. Because like I said, I already wasted about 10 minutes of my time trying to figure out what the LL Cool J was going on with this computer. I don't know what I did. I ain't that computer savage now, but I know how to do what I know how to do. So I'm just going to ask y'all one question. I'm going to ask. How many of you all out here that's watching me and probably going to watch me later? Because I know y'all watch us after, watch me and Deborah on Sundays. We know y'all watch us after the show. And thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. Thank you, the Lady Podcast. We really, really do appreciate it. Help us get our subscribers up. Help us, share this and follow us here on YouTube. Help us build our brand, because this is what we're here for. We're not here to cut nobody's throat. We don't think we're better than nobody else. We ain't trying to comfort nobody. We just, take an hour out of the day on Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to come on here to, to share, things with you all, praying that y'all like what we're putting out, positive, information. But how many of you out here? Magic, where you at? This is time for you to answer a question. Don't send me no lyrics. This is time for you to answer the question. Magic, I'm going to call you out. Do you have anybody that you've been friends with and now y'all enemies? Y'all don't talk. Y'all don't dab. Y'all don't do anything. Maybe y'all have gone a length of time not speaking to each other. Maybe y'all see each other all the time and got a whatever going on between you and your dog, and y'all just keep going. Magic, I'm gonna throw that one out there too, because you always giving me lyrics. So I'm gonna put you on Johnny on the spot tonight to answer that question. That question is from my heart to yours. How many people that have been friends, and I know it's a lot of us out here, have been friends with people and now you're enemies, like you can't stand each other. You just don't hate the sight to see them. You hate to hear their name call. When you see them, you hate to see them. You don't want to walk by them. You don't want to brush up to them. You don't want to sit next to them at church, at work. You don't want to have to go around another aisle, when you're out and about in public, to keep from speaking to them. I mean, shoot, sometimes we can be at the traffic light and look over there and see them and be like, I don't see them. I ain't speaking. Magic, I want you to answer my question. Have you had a friend that you had a thing with, and now y'all are no longer like dogs, and now y'all are enemies? Or maybe not enemies, but maybe y'all just ain't got nothing for each other. I want you to answer that for me. And while Magic working on that, I'm gonna kick it off with question number one. What events or circumstances typically lead to friends becoming enemies? Do anybody know? I know I got my glasses up here. Who want to jump in and answer that? But thank y'all so much for watching the show. I really, really do appreciate it. Because, I'm the first to say, don't nobody watch our show. Don't nobody watch my show. People don't be like checking in on Felisa like that. But, oh, yeah, y'all watching. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Be good if y'all would come live tonight and, and answer some of these questions. I would love to have y'all on. I know some of y'all at work. I know some of y'all might even be at church. Some of y'all might be in the kitchen cooking. Some of y'all might be laying down taking a nap. But, yep. So while I'm waiting on Magic to answer that, right here in the browser, right here. Thank you so much for putting that question up for me. The latest podcast show, we want to know what events or circumstances typically leads to friends becoming enemies. And I can tell you, Deborah Walter says, good question. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Thank you so much for always having my back. Thank you. But what do y'all think some of the typical situations, some things that happen that leads to friends becoming enemies? I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it because I've been saying it almost a year. Next month will be a year. Next month will be a year. The Lady Podcast Show has been, has arrived in blooming. I'm gonna say, a lot of things that they do, I feel like that they do to hurt the friendship. They start talking about them. They start telling their friends personal business. Like if I share something with you, you go and share it with your best friend. And when by the time it get back to me, is everything but what I said. And then I know what I said. I know who I told. So when I go back to that person and ask my best friend or my friend, and then if he or she denied and said that they didn't tell nobody and I don't know where they get that from and yada yada woo woo. And then it's like, you start to come for my trust. You start to betray my trust because I tell everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care how close I am to you. I tell everybody the same thing. If I tell you something, it can be the same story. The same thing could have happened. But you can bet your sweet ass I know what I told you. I know what I told you, and I know what I didn't tell you. So if it come back to me from you, I know you said it because I know what I told you. I know I didn't tell, Beth and Sue over there the same thing that I told Johnny May over there. But if I told Johnny May something and she went and told everybody and it get back to me and it's supposed to be private and personal, I know Johnny May said it because I know what I told Johnny May. And if I told Betty Sue over there, I know what Betty Sue said because I know what I told Betty Sue, because I ain't gonna never tell nobody the same thing. And I ain't gonna never tell nobody everything, because what I always say, I have to keep some stuff to myself. I got comments coming in. Hey, Deborah Walter says, dating tour friends man. Dating tour friends man. Dating your friend man. That's that's number one. Hey, welcome to the Talk to a Podcast show right here on the Lady Podcast, baby. This is your life family feud. Answer number one. That's the answer to question number one. That's it. That's it. Almost in a nutshell. But B. Walter said friends can become enemies due to misunderstanding, betrayal, jealousy, communication breakdowns, or conflicting values. Over time, these issues can create tension and resentment. And I'm going to add to that. Oh, he went on to say leading to the end of friendship. And I'm going to add on to that, B. Walter. And fights. A lot of time they can lead to fights. I mean, physical, not like throw them nuts, they could lead to some like cutting, stealing, cutting, stabbing, killing, beat downs. They could lead to all of that because when people lie, when they so used to lying and that's all they do is lie, and you just can't see the truth, and they lying. You standing there, they lying, and you already know you don't want to go there, but they keep coming for you, and then before you know it, somebody throwing them dukes. So I'm just gonna say that thing from friends to enemies. It is number one question. To question number one. Thank y'all so much for following us here on YouTube. I see you. Thank y'all so very much. What events or circumstances typically lead to friendships becoming enemies? When you start sexing or messing, flirting, or doing something with my man, my husband, my partner, my boo, my baby daddy, my whatever, behind my back. And I'm gonna blame him too, because you can't do it without him. And with this right here, all this two-faced backbiting, putting your mouth on people, telling your friends business, and you shouldn't be doing it. But hey, that's what we do. And I'm not saying that's what I do, but I'm people, I'm here. So I'm just gonna say that's what we do. It's a sad situation, it's a sad thing. We too grown, we need to stop doing it, but that's what we do. Because the number one thing that I hear a lot of people say, and I've been hearing it a lot lately in 2024, I don't care. You better start caring, because if you don't care, I know somebody who will care. Question number two. Here we go, y'all. We rolling with this thing. How can effective communication prevent the distortion, the deterioration of friendship? Did I say that right? If I did, give me a thumbs up and let me know I did. Did I say that right? The deterioration of friendship. Did I say it right? Up, down, I don't know.
Deterioration.
Deterioration. I said it right. I think I did. Deterioration of friendship. Hey, right here in Nebraska, y'all. Question number two. How can effective communication prevent the deterioration of friendship? How can it dissolve? Okay, I say it all the time. It can dissolve like an Alka-Seltzer. Max, wait a minute, what the man name? Magic Smith. You ain't came back and answered my question yet. I ain't that damn hype where I forgot I'd ask you to answer that question for me. You be want to quote me lyrics every Tuesday and Wednesday, but answer my question. Magic Smith said, do you know what the question is? Yes, the question was to you, Magic. My question to you was, personally, have you had a friend that has turned to an enemy? And if you did, how do you feel about that? I want to know. That's my personal question from me to you. Since you always want to quote me lyrics and songs, I'm going to incorporate you in my show tonight on this terrific Tuesday. And I'm going to wait for you to answer that question. You want to know what it was? There we go. But like I said, y'all, on question number two, how can effective communication prevent the deterioration of our friendship? Y'all, stop calling, be so quick to call these folks your friend when you know you don't really like them. When you know you have a motive to be in their life, to be in their space. It's right there. There it is right there. Question number two, the Lady Podcast. How can effective communication prevent the deterioration of friendship? Oh, I gotta comment. Yeah, I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. Well, my girl should be on it. Should be on it. Deborah says, just be honest with each other. Deborah Walter said, just be honest with each other. Now, Deborah, just by being honest with each other, people always say, just be honest. People, it's a song I call, oh, please, be honest with me. And it sounds good. And I know the man wanted the woman just to be honest with him in the relationship. That's why, he wrote the song. Song was a big hit back in the day, just be Tyrone Davis. I think, yeah, Tyrone Davis, just be honest with me. But and that was a relationship between a heterosexual, a man and a woman. But like a lot of us, Deborah, this female on female, male on male, our friends, our dog, our partners, my girl, my ride or die. It's hard for somebody to be honest with you, Deborah, when they have a personal motive, when they are so vindictive and evil. It's hard for them to be honest. They don't know how to be honest. They don't know what that means. All they know is lie, jealousy, envy, strife, hurt, don't care, and they out to get you and stab you behind the back, lie on you and talk about you. That's all they know. That's all they know. They don't know how to be honest. Being honest is like right there on that top shelf with don't lie. It's on that same shelf. Don't lie. Why you lying? Why you hating? They ain't gonna be honest. They don't want to be honest because they messy, miserable people. I said it right here on this terrific Tuesday on Talk to Him, Felisa. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. Magic Smith said that's true. Magic, I asked you a question. Deborah says that's true. Hold up, y'all. I'm missing my comments. B. Walter says if the conversation were about money, it wouldn't matter where they be. They be right there on the latest podcast show, eager to get a share of the profits. And you know what, B. Walters is right there, y'all. Thank you so much. You know what, B. Walters? Thank y'all so much for holding it down. Welcome. You know what, B. Walters? I'm gonna add to that. They'll also be saying what all they did to help the lady podcast. And they ain't did a goddamn thing. Ain't did a mother sucking thing. Ain't did nothing but sit back with their arm folds and the naysayers and said, I ain't gonna do this and I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna help them launch. I ain't gonna help them go viral. I ain't gonna help them share. We sit on here, every Sunday, every other Sunday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, almost a year, and been saying the same thing. They ain't looking, but they looking. They ain't watching, but they watching. They ain't sharing, but they talking. Okay? They're not supporting you, but they putting their mouth on you. And I mean, and why? Why? Because all that goes in the same thing. I know every other Sunday on Just Conversating with Deborah, I know everybody can't come on, people got stuff to do, but we get our same faithful few. Like I was telling Deborah earlier, I'm going to do my podcast show and I'm going to be on there. Ain't nobody on there but one person or 10 or 100 or 1,000. I'm going to do the same thing because I love what I do. But it's probably good, and then, like I said, on every Tuesday, Felisa's on here. They don't come on here and watch while we live, but they'll come watch when we get off. Thank you. Then every Wednesday, same thing. So each soulful Sunday, each terrific Tuesday, each wonderful Wednesday, we here at the Ladies Podcast appreciate all of our friends, families, fans, and we appreciate the ones who don't care for us at all. Thank you. I said what I said. All right. So Deborah Water said that is why is it that family don't support each other? All that falls in that family and friends to enemy, Deborah. They're not going to support you because, like I just said, I just did a whole rundown. They're not going to support you because they don't want to make it seem like you're getting ahead of them. Even though they ain't doing podcasts, I'm going to use Felisa Janae. Even though they ain't doing podcasts, fashion shows, music, studios, even though they ain't doing none of that, they're not involved. They ain't doing none of it. They're not, 90% of them are not going to support because they don't want to feel like they're helping me get ahead. Okay, but I'm gonna say it like this if I don't say it no more on the latest podcast. Once our show take off, because our show is blessed. I really believe our show is blessed. And once our show take off, everybody and their mama gonna be saying what they did. And they know good and God doggone well chilling with the hot sauce. They was not supported at all. At all. And everybody gonna feel like we owe them something. But keep watching. So that's what I gotta say about that. I have friends. I have friends. I used to hear other artists' music playing when they phone ring, and I'm sitting right there, but my music ain't playing. Ain't download my music. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey baby, welcome on this terrific Tuesday to the latest podcast. Thank you for following. Thank you for following us here on YouTube. Please continually to follow us. You're here on Facebook. Thank you. Please continue to follow us. You can come into YouTube if you want to, but we appreciate you right there on Facebook. Thank you. Every other Sunday, would just conversate with my girl Deborah. Every Tuesday with your girl Felicia Janae on Talk to 'em Lady Podcast, and every Wednesday with Deborah and Felicia on the latest podcast. And we're live from 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time. Thank y'all so very much. And this thing is growing. God is moving. And I am so excited about where we're going. We're coming up on a year, and we can't wait to celebrate with y'all. But Deborah, to answer your question, that's why. From friends to enemies. Friends to enemies. And they love to say, what they did, and if they do something for you, I'm gonna add this, Deborah. If they do something for you, you almost hate they did it, because if they do it, they're gonna go tell everybody, then you'll never be able to pay them off. You'll never be able to get through paying them, because every time you look around, they're gonna be throwing up in your face what they did for you, baby. I ain't asked you to remind me of that all the time. I know what you did for me. I know how you was there for me when you was there. But a lot of time with Felicia now, when you there with Felicia, when you used to be with Felicia and helping Felicia was paying for everything. All you had to do was show up, because Felicia was paying for everything. And I got the receipts for proof. Come for me if you want them. From friends to enemy. And them same friends, them same folks that I was dealing with. Magic Smith said that's true. Deborah said, why is it that? Yeah, I already read that. Why family won't support. Tracy says blessings. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Deborah Waters says you heard it from Felicia herself. I said what I said, and I ain't gonna take it back. I'm not gonna take it back. Hey, y'all, give me question number 3, please, so I don't have to scroll back up. Thank y'all. Thank you. They're gonna kick my butt. They're gonna make me learn this thing now. I just had to learn some computer education. I was about 10 minutes late coming on because I don't know what I did. I did something. And then when I got ready to come live, I went live, and then I was on here 2 times, and that was driving me nuts, and we fixed it. So I'm half scared to touch anything else on here. So thank you so much for question number 3 right down here in the browser. Y'all ain't got to let me answer all the questions. Y'all can answer me. And thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Question number 3. Are there common signs that indicate a friendship is turning toxic? Shoot, cheers. I almost cussed. Yes, God. We've been talking about it on DM Fusion TV. We've been talking about it on the Lady Podcast. We've been talking about it on Felicia Janae Talk to Him. We talk about it on the phone. We talk about it in the streets. We talk about it on social media. We talk about it at work, church, everywhere. What are some of the common signs of friendship indicates that a friendship is turning toxic? Really? What are some of the common signs? One of the main signs, they always want you there for them, but they ain't never there for you. Boom! I said it. I ain't gonna take it back. Let me drink some water on that one. Boy, I got myself excited on that one. Welcome to the Lady Podcast, y'all. Thank you here on this terrific Tuesday. And we're gonna be back on Wonderful Wednesday tomorrow with my girl Deborah. What are some of the common signs that indicate a friendship is turning toxic? They always want to borrow money. They always want you to do them a favor. The one time you say no, the one time you say I can't, the one time you say let me see, the one time you say I just can't do it, no, I ain't got it, it's like hell done froze over. But from friends to enemy, all the time that you've been there, all the time you've been giving it, and all the time you've been supporting, all the time you've been that main chick, You know, we that main chick with them friends. We that main chick with them friends. We that main bitch with them friends when we giving them everything that they want. But when it come to us, oh, they got more excuse than the boy in jail. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody coming for us, baby. They don't want to help us. Ain't got time. Got to go get hair, nails, lashes, and toes, fingernails done. They got to go shopping. They got to go buy something from Shein, Temu, and Amazon because they got to go out of town or they got to go to a concert or something. But when it's their turn, if you don't do it and be there and give them what they want from you, because they think you a fool, see, and they think that they getting over on you. You know, you think you got your nickel slick, but friend to enemy, I got your pen of change. And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all can go catch these comments because I promise you. Lena, how you doing, Lena Ratcliffe? Hey, welcome. Lena chiming in from Facebook. Right here, I think I missed some of it. I did. I missed some of B. Walter stuff. I'm gonna just read the whole thing right here in the browser. Yes, there are common signs that friendship may be turning toxic. These includes constant negativity or criticism, feeling drained, interaction, a lack of support or empathy, jealousy, or I'm gonna wait till she give it to me. Competition, frequent conflicts, and feeling manipulated or control. I just said all that, hit all that on the head. Talk to them, come through. If you notice these signs, it may be time to reassess your friendship. It's time to go. It's time to move forward. Let it go. Everything shine ain't gold. It just look good. Everything that look good ain't good for you. Okay? You know, we want a friend because she loves to travel. We want to be a friend because you feel like she's your protector. Like she protects you. You know, she lied for you. She what's the word I used to hear them always using when you're cheating, but it's another word. Shucks. If I went on podcast, I can say it and wouldn't think nothing else about it. Clock for you. I think that's it. Something like that. You know, your friend, you know, she do things for you, you know, help you be on the sneak and know that you're doing things. Some may be illegal, some may be, you know, so all right, but she know a lot of your secrets. He know a lot of your secrets. You know, like men, I mean, from friends to enemy. I asked Magic to answer the question, but he didn't. So I'm gonna just ease on down the road. I'm gonna get back to my own question in a few minutes, because he didn't answer. But when I say everything that B. Walter just said, everything that B. Walter just said. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing, cousin? She said, I found you, cuz. Hey, baby, how you doing? Thank you. I didn't send you the link today. Maybe I didn't. I got caught up in some discrepancies today. So maybe I didn't. Hey, Irvin, how you doing? Welcome back. Tracy Hill. Tracy says, I got to put my glasses on. Tracy says, Tracy said it's time for some accountability friends. Okay. Not only that, is it time for some accountability friends. It's time to take out the trash and let Golden Triangle Waste Management come get that shit and leave it where it is. That's what it's time for. I mean, you know, I'm 53, right? And I have been saying when I was 49, when I turn 50, some things gonna change. I'm gonna take a new leap on life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm not gonna do a lot of things that I was doing, you know, at 49, you know, on down, so forth and so on, because, you know, I went through a lot from a baby to 49 years old. So now that I'm turning 50, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Well, I was tested and challenged at 50, 51, and 52, and at 53. I just turned 53 August 4th. And I've been, I got, you know, a little tested a little bit. And, you know, but you know what I do? I don't like certain things. I speak on certain things. I address certain things. Not everything, okay? Because some of this bull crap ain't worth me wiping my butt and flushing it down the toilet on. So I'm just going to be honest with that. But, and I have found myself now that's just what it means to me. Absolutely nothing. I'm not going back on my peace and my joy just to satisfy somebody out there who don't like me or got a problem with me, or always, as B. Walter says, as Deborah said, always finding a fault in me, no matter what I do. And I'm trying to be a good friend. I'm trying to be a good person. I'm trying to be to you what I want you to be to me. I am so freaking unapologetic for not kissing nobody behind to call friend. I am so unapologetic for that. Tracy says, amen, amen, amen. I am so unapologetic for not kissing your butt because you got a problem with me, friend. I am. Let me get closer. I am. I don't care. I don't give a rat's but how you feel about me. I still love you. To anybody that I have had any type of anything with, if we're no longer talking, speaking, hanging out, kicking it, whatever's, I still love you. I don't like you, and I don't have to deal with you. And if I do, I feed you with a long handled spoon. But that's just to protect my peace in my space. It ain't nothing personal towards you. You a demonic spirit. You're wrapped up into something else, and I can't get with it. So I got to leave you alone, let you go, because I'm trying to get wings and fly off and do something else. And you holding me back and hindering me, because every time you come around me or talk to me or be in my space, you bringing all these discrepancies, and I can't deal with it because I can't move forward at 53 years old because you standing right there every time I turn around, loose than a goose. You got something negative to say. You don't like me. So what you doing all up in my space for? Move, go. Bye. From friends to enemies. Tracy said, peace, joy, and love. Okay. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Deborah Walls said, got to maintain your peace. Yes, God. My peace, my peace, my peace, my peace. It took me a long freaking time to get right here to have my peace and my joy and in my right mind, and I give God all the glory. That's just Lisa, okay? I ain't finna have church with y'all. I ain't finna do that. I don't do that. I ain't called to preach. I'm here doing podcasts. Welcome to the Lady Podcast Show. Where we are here every other Sunday with my girl Deborah on Just Conversating. Every terrific Tuesday with your girl Felice Janae, talk to him. And every wonderful Wednesday with my girl Deborah. We do this thing together on Wonderful Wednesday right here on the Lady Podcast. Thank y'all so much. Please follow us here on YouTube, share, like, comment. Thank you guys so much. Facebook family, thank y'all so very much for following us and chiming in. To all our new subscribers, thank you guys so much. Everybody, please share. Have your friends and everybody to subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Next month, we're coming up on a year. So I am so unapologetic for being me. I am so unapologetic for loving me and choosing me over anybody that feels like they can come all up in my space at 53. Because this year, like I said, on top of this year, 2024 has not been a good year for me. It wasn't. It's coming on the downside of it now. I'm coming on the downside of it now. In the last 2 months, I'm coming on the downside of it. December 22nd, my niece had a wreck in my car. I had just bought a new car. She had a wreck in my Honda. The body shop kept it a month. Then the other body shop kept it a month. So basically 2 months my car was gone. I didn't get it back till February. And then I went through a few things with the car after I got the car back. So y'all go figure. And after then, it was just different things popping up. Every time I try to ignore the devil over here, he pop up over here. And I'm not going to say the devil all the time because sometimes we get the devil too much credit. But every time I try to get rid of this demonic spirit over here, it pop up over here. When I try to get rid of over here, it come over here. When I go there, it be behind me. When I go back here, it be in front of me. And I just had to find a balance for that thing and just say, hey, you better get the hell on, leave me alone. Get the hell on, leave me alone. Go. Because this right here, you doing too much. And that was for everybody. That I said that to everybody, and I meant that for everybody that was doing something to me. And I felt like they was doing something to me deliberately and coming from me and invading my space and my peace and my privacy and my joy. So I had to get rid of it. And I did. And I have no regrets. All right, y'all. And I see some comments. My cousin says, I got off my lecture early. All right. Amen. There you go, cousin. Thank you for chiming in. Magic Smith says, oh Lord. I read that. Tracy says, amen, peace, joy. Deborah said you got to maintain your peace. Irvin says, thank God. Tracy says, fire, girl. Tracy, let me tell you something. Honey, I went through some stuff. Deborah Walter says, those without peace often seeks to disturb the peace of others. They sure do. Tracy said, peace, be still. Glory to God. Glory to God. You got that right. You got that right. Like I said, from friends to enemies. Baby, can you give me my next question? Question number 4. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. I'm your girl, Felicia Nate, right here on the Talk to Him Lady podcast show. Well, I'm here each terrific Tuesday doing what I do, talking about everything and nothing to run in my mouth. And tonight I am on my hype. I am on my grind. Tonight I am in a whole nother space. And tonight's show right here on the Ladies Podcast, we're talking about from friends to enemies. And I know y'all been there. I've been there. Before I read question number 4, Magic Smith did not answer my question, so I'm just going to answer it for him. I wanted him to answer it. But yes, I have cut a couple of people off in my life, go way back like 4 flats. And, a lot of women I have called friends throughout the years, and I had to cut them off because they was doing too much. And when I turned 50, I had to Tracy, when I turned 50, I had to let a lot of baggage go. Bag lady, I had to let a lot of it go because that stuff was weighing me down. That stuff, I'm telling you, everybody else problems and concerns and cares and antics and everything they had going on was dumping them off on me. And I was trying to hold on to it and balance it because we were friends. But baby, like I said, you can't use me, but I know when you're doing something deliberately, and I know when you think I don't know. But when I turned 50, everybody got the memo. I sent everybody the same email. Everybody got the same text message. And I said what I said. Question number 4. Y'all hanging in there with me? Thank y'all so much. Question number 4. What roles does forgiveness play in mending broken friendships? Well, I'm not gonna call any names. I'm gonna answer it. Y'all can answer it, but I'm gonna answer it too. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna answer it. What role of forgiveness that played for mending my misunderstanding, my mishap, my broken love for someone that is near and dear to me was communication. We talked it out. We cried it out. We were 2 grown women. We gave each other space. The love never wavered. She knew I was hurting. I knew she was hurting. She never stopped calling me or texting because of the little anger that was there, the little bitterness that was there. She didn't do it. We didn't do it like we normally did it, but she never let me forget that she loved me. And I did her the same. It was no such thing as I'm just gonna wait to see if she gonna call me. It wasn't that. This person is near and dear to my heart, and she just showed me what a true friendship of a genuine love for a person, to say, hey, we grown. Let's talk it out like grown women. Let's work on it. Let's fix it. Yes, this and this and this hurt me. Yes, this and this hurt her. But the biting at each other, it couldn't help but to come out that way because of what happened and how it was handled. But the love that we have for each other, and I have so much respect for her, and I tell her all the time, because normally when I get mad with somebody, when I say I'm through, I'm through. Basically, when I say I'm through, I'm through. I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. Leave me alone. Go on, do you. But since 50, I've been working on myself. I've been a better me. I mean, like mishaps and misunderstandings and things be coming at me and stuff that just let me know I'm living. And be testing my patience, be testing my gangster to see how much I can take. And when I get tired, I be like, okay, Lord, now you need to get this muck out my back because I'm about to bust. I'm about to go there. But she didn't let it happen. We didn't let it happen. And I don't have any blood sisters. Y'all know this. I say it all the time. I don't have any blood sisters. Like, I don't have a sister I can just pick up the phone and call. I have cousins and like my aunt and my mama that I can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, how you doing? What you cook? What you got? What you doing this weekend? And blah, blah, blah. But it takes a strong, strong woman to be able to accept some things, and you can sit down and talk to that person without yelling and screaming and shouting at each other. Now, I did in the beginning because I was hurt, I was mad, I was confused, and I really didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on, and I kept, saying, what did I do? What did I do? And then after a while, when the tension went down, when the anger went down, because every day it gets a little better and better and better. And when we started back talking, we talked it out. And I feel like in real friendship, before it turns to an enemy, well, before you allow it to be your friend to become an enemy, sit down and try to talk it out. If we say we grown, let's handle these things like grown people. I get it. I know a lot of grown people are messy. A lot of grown people, they don't want to talk. A lot of them don't know how to talk. They talk all over themselves and talk about everything and nothing, like I do a lot. But when it's something serious, let's sit down and talk. I shared on here a couple of times that I had a 12 year out a misunderstanding, not communication relationship with someone near and dear to me. And even though it was like that and I felt that way, the love never wavered. Like, I still loved her too. I never not loved her. I never had to pound her on the love. But the friendship part of that was tested. And I held on to it, because when I reached out the first couple of times and tried to fix it, when I noticed something was wrong, um, it was like none and void. Like, they just didn't want to be bothered, didn't want to answer no question. It just seemed like that to me. Maybe I took it the wrong way, but it seemed that way to me. But then as the years went on by, and we grew up and we reconnected for something else, but we ended up talking it out finally. And right now, to this day, we're almost 2 years. Well, this month, 2 years. This month makes 2 years. Like nothing never happened. We're right back to where we started from. And just like the young lady, that with the first thing that I was telling you guys, it's like nothing never happened. We don't bring it up and just be shoving it down each other's throat, and every time you say something, that's what they want to hear. Nobody want to hear that bull crap all the time. Let it go. It's over with. It's flushed down the toilet. Let it go. Everybody know when you flush it down the toilet, you don't care where it go, what color it is. You don't want to see it no more. And that's how we are with our friendship. And I love women, strong women like that can stand on their own, and those strong women can talk to you. It don't matter how long it goes without fixing it. Just pray that nobody die or anything happen where you lose your mind, but you're still able to come back around in full circle and fix it. So from friends to enemies, you don't have to be enemies. You're making it to be an enemy because somebody, or maybe sometimes it's both parties, don't want to fix it. All right, so with my little spiel right there. All right, y'all. Hey Jackie. Hey Jackie Moses Butler. Hey. Jackie is chiming in from from Facebook. Jackie says each person must accept what they contribute to the fallout. And I just said that. Hadn't even read Jackie's statement, but yep, that's exactly what it is. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Ladies Podcast. Thank you. Deborah says forgiveness is the first step to healing from whatever broke the friendship. There it is right there, y'all. We thank y'all so much for chiming in. Boy, y'all know y'all showing me some love tonight. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Talk to him, Felisa, right here on the Lady Podcast. I just love saying that. Every terrific Tuesday, where I come on here and talk about everything and nothing. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about next week. Don't even care, but I'll be back. And wonderful Wednesday tomorrow, my girl Deborah right here, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time. Catch her every other Sunday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern Time, with Just Conversating with Deborah. And she loved to go live. Y'all, hey, we got a browser now. I don't see the barcode up there, but hey, we got a browser now. Y'all, come on. Just, y'all know how to work these phones. Subscribe. And y'all can come on here and just catch us anytime. Please share, like, and comment. Thank y'all so very much. I don't want to leave nobody out. Magic Smith says it's all of that. It's all of that. I think he's talking about what I'm talking about, but Magic Smith says it's all that. Come on, baby, give me my last question for tonight. Hey, even though I was 10 minutes late getting started, I still played Caught Up. What you know about that? Hey. My last question for tonight: can friends ever truly become enemies, or do they still retain some bond? Well, somebody want to answer that? Somebody answer that for me. Somebody answer question number 5. Can friends ever truly become enemies? Or do they still retain some bond? I think a lot of friends, a lot of people that have once upon a time, me personally, I think a lot of people once upon a time that have been friends, I think they are enemies. A lot of them are enemies. I do think that. And I'm gonna put that out there for for everybody to see right here on live. I do think that, because like I said earlier, people have done some dreadful things because of that word friend. People have done the most because of that word friend. I hope I haven't overlooked anybody comment tonight. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. I hope I haven't overlooked anybody, but anybody that want to, please answer question number 5. Can friends ever truly become enemies, or do they still retain some bond? Like, I can like you, but I don't have to deal with you. I can be around with you, around you. We can work together, be in the same atmosphere, the same cubby hole, the same corner, same office, the same bus, ride the same bus. We can do everything, but I don't have to deal with you. That's what you call feeding with that long handle spoon. Because just because we're friends, like, all of my business is not yours, and all of your business is not mine. So, can friends ever truly become enemies? I do believe it. I believe people can fall out. Brothers have done things, murdered brothers. Allegedly, I heard. Nothing that I know I've seen and witnessed for myself, but and so have sisters and mothers and daughters and fathers and sons. I've seen a lot of news, read a lot of articles and stuff, and yes, I do believe that friends can truly become enemies and I think what really makes friends become enemies, I was waiting on somebody to answer, but I'll go here. It's like when you take a step back and realize that you have allowed this person in your space, your life, your kids, your home, all up and through your personal business, have been so close to them, almost like you could take a piece of your gum out of your mouth and put it in their mouth, but I ain't doing that. We ain't that doggone close. We ain't that damn cool for me take some out of my mouth, put it in you take it out of your mouth, put it in me. No. I ain't gonna hard do that with Big Daddy with kissing, so I know I ain't gonna do that with no friend. And I think once a person starts to sit back and reflect and think about a lot of things throughout the years that they have shared with their so-called friend, men and women, I think they begin to resent and some people begin to hate some of the things that they have shared with them throughout the years, some personal things, some dreadful things. And I just don't think, sometimes, I don't think you can come back from that. To question number 5, can friends ever truly become enemies? I'm going to say yes. Part 2 to that, or do they still retain some bond? I think some people, friends, I'm not going to say if they're friends that they turn to enemies. I think if they're friends, I think they just pull away from each other and they deal with each other on a social level when they have to. I think they come together as a bond when it's necessary. Like if y'all got a mutual friend, your mutual friend is getting married, male or female, bridesmaid or groomsman, I think you can still somewhat laugh and talk and take pictures like on a note like that. But or the bridal shower or something in that nature, because when it's over, it's over. When the wedding is over, it's over. But I don't think, like, once you've been betrayed by your friend, I don't think, especially if you're messing with somebody, man, or my girlfriend get pregnant by my man impregnate my girlfriend. I know this couple that was married, and she had a best friend, and her best friend was sexing her husband, and they've been, ever since. And 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 it's like that. Deborah and Marcus said this on up in the show. When you have friends and your friends sit around, they watch everything that you do, they listening to you, they want to be all up and through, they want to be around you because they picking up a lot of things from you. It seems like you got it going on, like your life is just so full throttle. So a lot of you people, us that have friends, and then sometimes it can be your family members, sometimes it can be your siblings, sometimes it can be somebody like that, and they could be around you and want you to come around all the time so they could watch you and see what you're doing. And if you got like an outstanding life that you love to travel, and if you're doing positive constructive things in your life, and they don't know how to do it or want to do it, but they don't want to ask you because they don't feel like they want your help, like like you're gonna charge them or something. So they can never say, well, she helped me, I did it all by myself. Stupid. But yeah, you got people out there like that. So I think those kind of friends that, to add to the second half of question number 5, or do they still retain some bond? I think that fits those kind of folks. But Deborah did answer. So y'all, let me answer. Let me get Deborah. Deborah said it depends on the reason you stop being friends. Sometimes can't be overlooked. Yep. And every woman, because all my male friends that I've been friends with, we're still friends. We don't really hang out and talk and do all that stuff like we used to. But because some of them have gotten married, some of them have turned preachers. Like I say all the time, some of my friends, my people that I was really really close to, they live in the LGBT community. They're that. My very best friend, who I love dearly, she meant the world to me. I mean, she taught me so much about the music industry. Lady Candy, she's deceased. She passed away of breast cancer. And speaking of breast cancer, I am wearing pink and purple. And my shirt tonight says justice. We all deserve it. But this month is October's month. October month is classified as Cancer Month and domestic violence. Domestic cancer colors are they're recognized for their pink, and domestic violence is recognized for their purple. And this whole month I've been kind of wearing pink and purple. October 1st, my first show, I did not wear purple because it had not been brought to my attention that October was the month, that they celebrated domestic violence. So when I learned of it, I've been wearing pink and purple. I wore my hat today that says I'm a star. I'm a star in my own right because I love everything about Felisa. But really, really, y'all, no, just aside, I wore it because of the pink and purple color. You see a little green, maybe a little orange, but yeah, I wore that to match my shirt because I wanted to be color coordinated. I wanted, bring my pink and purple. And y'all, Sunday, 5 o'clock, this Sunday, October 27th, 5 o'clock at Sim Scott Community Center. Sherry Ellis will be having her second annual breast cancer annual fashion show. And I am in her fashion show. Go figure. I'm in a fashion show. I can't believe I'm in a fashion show. I do fashion shows, but I have never really only fashion show I was in when I was in Germany. So to be in a fashion show is like so weird to me. But yeah, I'm gonna be in it, ripping her runway this Sunday at 5. It's gonna kick off at 5 o'clock. Sim Scott Community Center. The tickets are on sale now. You can go to her page. For VIP is $30. I think for general admission is $20. I think I'm saying it right, but if not, just go to her page, Sherry Ellis. She's on Facebook. Inbox her if you want tickets. It's gonna be a night to remember for a great cause. Breast cancer. If you know somebody who's been dealing with cancer, have dealt with cancer, is living with cancer now, any type of cancer, any form, passed away from cancer, just been diagnosed with cancer. If you know anyone that's been through domestic abuse, lost someone to domestic abuse, that's going through domestic abuse now, living it, please pray for them, keep them in your prayers, reach out to them, not just in the month of October, but try to talk to them and help them seek help, because cancer, and there's my bathrobe that Sherry gave us at the photo shoot last Sunday. So I've been, having that on display with my pink stiletto heels back, since I can't wear heels, I just advertise it. And I've been wearing pink eyeshadow and stuff and pink lipstick and stuff, this is my way of saying y'all matter, and this is for a great cause. But if you know anyone who is anything dealing with cancer, anything dealing with domestic violence, please, 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 please reach out to someone and help them. A lot of time people live in going through domestic violence, and they live in silence, and they're crying out on the inside for help, but they're scared because people may judge them, talk about them, and say, you the fool for staying there. Why you there? Why you keep going back? And it's a whole lot of reasons and things that can go along with that. But reach out to them and try to help, because I promise you, once you reach out to them and try to help them to help themselves, you've done your part. So if anything happened, can't nobody say, well, you wasn't there, you didn't do this. Now I'll try to help you, but I ain't gonna chase you down and beg you and make you do nothing, because you're grown, you do what you want to do. But I will try to help. But you ain't gonna take my help, for my kindness, for granted, because I don't dwell in mess, and I ain't gonna be in nobody's business running to your aid, and then time I leave, you let him come back, or you go back to him, and blah blah blah. Because women abuse men just like men abuse women. I want to make sure y'all understand that. And if you know someone who's going through cancer, this is their month. Domestic violence and cancer, this is their month. My mom is a 6-year cancer-free Black woman, and she is doing fine. She turned 70 October 11th. I know she don't look like what she's been through, but God is good. Amen. We drive each other crazy. We do this and we do that, but she's still my girl. That's my mama, y'all. Yeah, I tell y'all all the time, my mom is only 16 years older than me, so we're more like sisters than mother and daughter. But I still respect her and love her. The love never wavers. She's still mama, even though she's 70 and I'm 53. But she's still mama. So yeah, y'all. So this Sunday, 5 o'clock, Sim Scott Community Center, in Columbus, Mississippi. Sherry Ellis is doing her second breast cancer annual fashion show. Rip the runway in pink for a great cause. Tickets are $20 and $30. All depends on where you want to sit. Inbox her, reach out to her on Facebook. She's there, and y'all, please pray for somebody. Thank y'all so much for chiming in every other Sunday with my girl, Deborah. Sexy Sultrous Sunday, because she just be conversating, y'all, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. And every Tuesday with your girl, Felice Janae, right here on Terrific Tuesday on the Felice Janae Talk to Him podcast. Ladies podcast, talking about everything and nothing, and every wonderful Wednesday with my girl, Deborah. This is just how we roll, y'all. This is what we do right here on the Lady Podcast. Thank y'all so much for subscribing, y'all. Please subscribe. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Follow us. Subscribe. Follow us. Help us build up our likes and our audience. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to wear that out. We're coming up on a year, y'all. Thank y'all so much, everybody, for chiming in tonight. I love you, love you, love you. Hope I ain't leave nobody out. If I did, y'all, please turn to my feet, because I'm still working on my heart. I love you guys. See you back tomorrow on Wonderful Wednesday with my girl, Deborah. Have a good night. Hey, hey.